Connected. Channel switched.
Good morning, good afternoon.
Hi, Tim.
Hey, Tim.
Good day, Tim.
Hello.
Hi, Tim. Hi, Tim.
How's my volume now, Doug?
Oh, much better, Mike.
Maybe John's right. Some kind of auto volume on TeamSpeak.
Yeah, TeamSpeak does. It used to be that your own client tried to boost your own volume when you were talking, and they got rid of that and they made it so that each person's client tries to turn up the volume for everyone else. So yeah, if you first come in TeamSpeak, sometimes the volumes for people won't be balanced, and after a few minutes, it'll level out for everyone, hopefully.
Hi, Evan.
Another piece of too clever software.
It is better that way, because that way, hopefully, unless their microphone is super, super, super quiet, it should always just turn it up. Basically, your copy of TeamSpeak should turn up their volume automatically, so you don't have to tell people, keep on turning your microphone up. It doesn't work if it's way too quiet, but otherwise, I think it works better than it used to.
Yeah. My problem is that I get sound coming through the speakers and sound coming through the headset, and they're not quite in sync. So I have to switch off one of them.
Well, do you need them both, really?
Well, normally I have it on the headset, and then I go out of. Let me see what happens. I take the headset off, and then suddenly I can't hear anything anybody says, and they can't hear me either.
Oh, there's a setting in I've got the Rift S, so it's probably different, but there's a setting that says feed anything happening on any of the system speakers, feed it into the Rift. So even if it's not part of Condor, I'm hearing the other stuff.
Service up, guys.
Okay.
Thanks.
Thanks, Rick.
User joined your channel.
Hello, Holger.
Hello. Hi, Holger.
Holger.
Hi, Dennis.
Hi, Dennis.
Hello. Hi, Dennis.
Hi, Dennis.
Yes. I don't know why there's a couple airfields just south of Turnpoint 2, and they've got there's two of them. They got these big white lines on them. I guess it's like runway alignment. Why do they have that? Is it like their international airports, maybe, something like that?
Yeah, that is the actual runways. That's what that shows. It's not the runway alignment. That's the actual runways.
It's just so huge compared to everybody else, because you don't see that on the other guys unless you'd have to really zoom in. Okay. Yeah, there is another one on this one. If you zoom in, those are monsters. Monster airports.
Be right back.
Yes, those are large airports. The left one looks like it's listed as a military airport. And then the other one's a international airport.
If it's truly to scale, it's like 2.5 kilometer runway.
Yeah, I'm looking at Google Maps. Yeah,
Yeah.
Those runways are over a mile long.
Wow. Wow.
It's not uncommon to have 2-mile long runways.
Oh, okay. Really, that's great. I guess it goes pretty quick when you come in. When I'm playing that real fast.
In the older days of like business jets, Colorado Springs is 12,000 foot long, and a Lear 25 heavy on a hot day would use 11,000 feet to make balance field. That would come off at about 6,000 feet, but that's all based on having an engine fail and being able to stop or keep going.
Oh.
It's some
Even the
insane
25?
speeds.
Even the 25? Wow, I would have thought that was a little rocket ship on the takeoff.
Say it again.
I said I thought the 25 was a real rocket ship. I didn't think it would be taking that much room to get off the runway, even at Denver.
Oh, it was a rocket ship up high because of the pure jets.
Well, it goes to show how little about the Lear jets I actually know. The only Lear I ever flew was I had a little time on a 31A, and it was actually pretty good.
Oh yeah, that's an incredibly different animal.
Yeah, what impressed me the most was how quickly it could accelerate from 200 to 300 knots, and how quickly it decelerated once you pulled the power to idle.
I'm back.
They did a big wing modification to the leading edge in 76, 77 that slowed them down or made them much, much more efficient at low speed on all of the Lears.
Yeah, my understanding, the wing on the earlier Lears was really very, very critical, to the point where you even had to watch out what kind of screws you had to put in on the leading edges.
The Lear 60 had raised screw and then 2 flat and then raised, and it was very specific, but it was the only one that was that way.
Oh, that was just the 60. Okay, I thought that was on the earlier models as well.
Nope.
Oh, very cool. Things you learn.
Yeah, very interesting.
Wait,
I
it says
grew up through them all.
wing loading limit is 50, but I can't put water in. There's something wrong.
We're in club class today, that's why.
Yeah.
So, Dennis, you said you're typed on all the Lear series?
Yep. The only real model I never flew was a 55.
Oh, okay. That's very cool.
I flew 20s, 30s, 40s, 60, 45, 75.
Now, was the 55 a different type rating from the others?
No, the 20 series, 30 series, and the 55 were a single type rating.
Okay.
60 was a different type, and then the 45, 75 was a different type.
So when do they stop using just pure turbojets in them?
Well, the 20 series, the last ones of those built were like 82, 83.
So what made the FSB go to different type ratings on the 45, 65, and 75?
Completely different airplanes. And the avionics upgrade on the 60, they went to the Collins Proline 4, so, it was a glass cockpit for the first time.
Oh, yeah.
And then the 75, the 60 was actually the Bill Learjet wing, but the 45 was a Bombardier product that had nothing to do with Learjet.
Yeah, those were the Bombardier days, I guess. The same thing happened between the 601 and 604. They went from Honeywell to Rockwell Collins, and that was a new type rating, despite the airframe being almost identical.
Yeah, I'm typed in both of those. And then the 300 was actually going to be the Continental, and it was created by the Learjet design team. I was part of that.
I still have a Continental coffee mug.
Yeah, I got some sweatshirts and things.
Yeah, I never had a chance to fly the 300 except in the simulator, and I have to say it handled really nicely. At least in the simulator, it did. I never had a chance to actually fly the real thing.
Yeah, it was a completely different animal to the 600 series.
Oh, for sure.
And I got to fly a 600, a 601, 604, 605, 650.
Yeah, well, the upfront was different enough when it went from the 601 to the 604, but it really took a big difference going to the 605 and 650. If you were typed on the 300, you had no problem with the avionics because they were essentially the same thing. But the big jump was going from Honeywell to Collins.
And we put that same in the Lear 60. The XR version had the same avionics as the 300 and the 605. Big pause. Whoa.
Yeah, me too.
Me three.
It didn't pause here. It just stopped for an extended period. Is it the same thing?
God.
Wow, that's
Mike,
crazy.
you were in front of me and you just went right past me and behind me somehow. I don't know where you are.
I'm at your 6 low.
But you were way in front of me, and all of a sudden it's just like you went really quick right through me behind me. It was rather disturbing.
Yeah, you did the same thing through me from behind.
I wonder what causes those pauses.
Yeah, I know. They always seem to happen close to the beginning, too.
Yeah. When everybody is joining.
Although, here's the thing. I still wonder if it has to do with it. Planes loading for one thing. But I know the LS4, if you load it up in the flight planner, it takes forever to load, and Robert just came in with the LS4. I'm wondering maybe it was having to load it, and it made everybody's computer freeze temporarily. It'd be interesting to, anytime we have that happen, to look and see if someone just comes in with an LS4 to see if that's what's causing it.
Are these the type of clouds that give trouble? Well, certain clouds give trouble. Are these the kind of troublesome clouds?
Oh, no. Really, probably where you get frame rate problems with the clouds is if you have a huge amount of overdevelopment and tons of, like that task yesterday. If we flew into the middle of that area with all the storms, or everyone would probably start getting a little bit reduced frame rates because there's just so many clouds piled up on top of each other. Also, if you set really low, a really low inversion, you can get lots of. It can slow things down because the weather calculation has to work a lot more because there's a lot more thermals.
User joined your channel.
Well, it's supposed to be moderate strength, very low variation today.
Although there was very high width variation, though.
Yeah. But I'm climbing at 3.4. Doesn't that seem pretty strong for a moderate?
Yeah, it's the ridge thermals. For whatever reason, the ridge thermals are always way stronger than the flatland thermals. To the point where Yeah, like if you want the ridge thermals to be kind of, actually moderate, you turn it down to low or weak or whatever. I wish they had separate. They just completely separate since they're basically work separately anyway. I don't know why they don't just have separate settings for the ridge and the flatland thermals. This is a blue thermal we're circling in here. Yeah, it is. Yeah, we see the top of it.
I think this one's dying.
No, I don't think it's dying. It's a blue thermal. It's a new one. It hasn't even got up to cloud base yet. We just climbed up to the top of it.
I never saw it, found it.
Because you, Mike, and me we suddenly just went we all just lumped up together because we basically climbed topped out at the same spot. I think we're plenty high enough anyway.
Well, who's flying the cup today?
I think I will.
Yeah,
Cool.
I think I probably will.
Cool. I'm going to do it.
Hi, Jeff.
Did they ever get the CC rating fixed?
It was just that one event that altered a bunch of people but I don't know that they're planning on fixing it.
Okay.
they sent out that message that they weren't ever going to reopen submission if you didn't get it in your time slot. And that's what had happened, is they'd reopened it. So like only the guys that were in the last time slot got rated for the event. So it looked like out of the 150 people, some of them, they finished 30th, but they got 500 points kind of thing.
Oh, okay.
But I don't know that they have a capability of fixing it short of deleting that one.
So there seems to be 2 entries under competition. One of them is just CC, I think, and I guess that must be the one that's for all time. And then they've got one that you can do it by year. I like that one. They can select different years.
Yeah.
So we're not going to have bugs until the end when we get into the weather zone, and it's moderate when you get there.
Yeah, I'd say, I was going to say something about that. Yeah, be careful of that weather zone at the end, that you don't take your DDH too close, because when you suddenly run into a headwind, your DDH might suddenly start disappearing.
Yeah, because the computer isn't going to know about the headwind that's coming. It just anticipates continuing with what you got.
Yeah, and it's a circle, which will cause that to be off a little bit too, but it was a pretty small circle, so it shouldn't be that shouldn't be a problem.
I think that circle bug has been fixed.
No, it's not. I tested it just the other day. It's just, it really only really becomes obvious if you have a really big circle. If you like set to the maximum size.
Well, the last 2 times we've had the big circle that when I've finished, I've watched my my DDH and took into account all of the variables and whatnot, and it's all been right on the money.
Well, they have to patch it to fix it. Boy, when the last patch was a long time ago.
Don't know if they need to patch it to fix it.
Really? Oh.
Yeah, they may be able to fix it on the server, although I don't know how.
So we've got a 170 start, right?
Yep.
17.
Luck, Tim.
Thank you.
Yeah, good luck, Tim.
Good luck. Sure wish they would cut that out. That task info thing, right when you're making a run for the line.
Yeah. That's quite annoying.
Go, 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 go.
Ooh, that's a busy thermal.
I don't see anybody here.
That's the problem. I'm right under you, Richard. I'm trying to be cool.
Yeah, I'm right on top, Mike, but I see it's busy down there.
I turned the plane icons off so I can actually read people's tail numbers.
Now, how do you turn off the
Asters.
pardon me?
It's the Asters.
No, semicolon is what it is on Condor3.
Different keyboard.
No, I mean, oh, I'm sorry. I meant in the PDA, there's all the designations with the planes. Other planes.
Yeah. Don't think you can in the PDA.
Okay.
I mean, maybe in the Probably can in with the LX, but on the
Well,
Condor
yeah,
3.
of course you can, but I'm running this thing. And I do. Problem here is I'm flying the traffic. I'm not flying the thermal.
Yeah, I need to just get in behind somebody and just stick behind them because.
Well, then you're living with their flight path.
Well, that's better than living with their wings stuck in your cockpit.
The Netto is down to doo-doo. Swinging around in front of you, Dennis.
It's at the 3.8 up here.
Really?
I'm climbing at 3.8. Yeah, the Netto's over 4.
I've got a 2 climb rate, and the Netto is 2.4.
I am at cloud base actually.
Make sure your spoilers are closed, Bruce, because I'm at a 2.8 right with you. Are you in the 20?
Crap, they were open. They were open.
Yeah, I thought. I entered way below you, and Mike and I just climbed right by you.
Oh, yeah, I heard that too. Yeah, I thought you guys were. Although I'm in the LS3, so it does climb pretty good. So I thought maybe you guys were just.
Oh, man. Well, I'm glad I found out now.
You're not very far from the start. You're not very far from the start, Bruce. Maybe just go back and restart.
I suppose.
I don't look,
yeah.
but I do kind of, I think, reflexively rest my hand on the throttle on my stick, which is the spoilers, and I kind of, I think just kind of when I'm not doing anything else, I kind of just tend to push it forward randomly to make sure it's always. Like it's got enough of a it's got enough of a little safe band on either end that it can't, even if it wasn't all the way forward, they would still be shut.
I just don't know why I left it slightly ajar. I just don't get it.
Honestly, don't you in real life, don't gliders have like alarms that go off if you have the spoilers open and your gear aren't down or something? I know
They can be fitted for that, yeah.
The LX has something, but it doesn't work in this stuff.
I know I've seen people do that, have their gliders on videos. I've seen that where if they lower they open their spoilers while they're flying, the alarm came on.
Yeah, if the gear is not extended.
Yeah.
Man, I just got left in the dust. I never did see any 4 Netto though.
But you wouldn't with the brakes out. It'll basically make it think it's always worse.
No, but I put them in and I still wasn't seeing any 4 Netto.
Oh, maybe that thermal was starting to get weaker.
Well,
It was up higher. It was close to the base
yeah,
where it was.
I was lower. Okay, I'll go back. I mean, I'm not even at cloud base back here at this thermal. What a shame.
Oh, that cloud you're at looks like it's dying, Tim. I'm gonna pass that one up.
Luck, Bruce.
Thanks,
Good
man.
luck.
Hey, good luck, Bruce.
Good luck, Bruce.
The icons are way out there today, so I'm not quite as lonely.
This is fun.
Yeah.
This thing really climbs pretty good without the spoilers open.
Imagine that, eh?
Yeah. Also, I'm getting netto about 4, so really helpful.
Yeah, and you pull it into climbing flaps, and you can slow it down so slow your circle is very tiny.
Yeah, gotta love club class for that, huh?
Yeah.
Have you guys taken a second thermal yet?
Yeah.
User joined your channel. User disconnected from your channel. User joined your channel.
That's me, Dennis. I got eyes on you.
Okay.
Congrats, Tim.
Thank you.
Congrats, Tim.
And congrats to you as well, Rich.
Thank you, Tim.
Congrats, Rich.
And thank you, Mike.
Well, 2 climbs so far and 3.3 average for both. I guess I'm not going to complain about that. I really, really like it without the spoilers out. It makes such a difference.
Yeah.
I'm leaving this time.
Me too. On your left.
Congrats.
Thank you.
Congrats, Richard. John.
Congrats, Richard and John.
John, congrats.
That's Mike.
Thank you. Congrats, Dennis.
Congrats.
And Dennis.
And Doug.
Thank you.
Congrats.
You guys are making good progress. You guys get a nice long cloud street on the first leg?
Yes, we
Yeah.
did.
Yes, we did.
Okay. I'm not special. I really enjoyed that.
Yeah, me and Richard were side by side flying right along the base of that.
Yeah, that was fun.
A ridiculous sink after it.
Congrats, Robert.
Congrats.
Yeah, congrats.
Robert's in the channel, but his microphone's not on, so. Yep, Tim.
Thank you.
Congrats, Tim.
Congrats, Tim.
Wow, congrats.
Congrats.
Congrats, Rich.
Why, thank you, guys.
Oof, man, this last leg. Looking back this way, doesn't look... Those hills don't look like a promising place to try to get over.
Do these planes have bug wipers?
Yes.
Yeah, that's a...
Yeah.
Okay,
School's the only class that doesn't have.
okay. I was wondering if he added that little twist with the bugs at the end and no wipers.
Well, it's a short distance. You're not going to have any bugs on them to like, mount for too much.
Yeah, whatever moderate does over 20 kilometers.
I wonder if this setting... I know some of those settings you can set the numbers higher than it's allowed, than the UI allows you to edit the files. I wonder if you can like set the bugs to be like ridiculous. Richard.
Thank you.
High gliding.
Turn the bugs up to like ultra high, so you can just start flying. Your wings just turn black immediately.
That's Mike.
That's my...
Congrats.
I think I'll actually try that after I'm done with this. I'm curious. It'd be pretty funny if you could turn them up super high.
It'd be even funnier if they called it ridiculous.
Well, I mean, the UI doesn't... Yeah, like the thermals. You can set the thermals to be way stronger than what the interface lets you set to. So, question this. Some of the things it does limit in the program, but yeah, if the bugs you can turn them up higher, they'll also be good for testing them.
And my thermals have been much better than I think I have any right to expect for moderate, low. I know the slopes have been pushing them. Very nice.
Oh dear. Right to work.
Rats.
Too good.
Yeah, congrats, Holger.
Rats.
Yeah, okay.
Well, I had two 3.3s and one 3.5 average. I'm feeling pretty lucky.
Yeah. I think I was flying at almost 3.9 or something. Before I switched to final glide because I'm kind of concerned about making it over that next ridge. I'm going 1.5 right now just to kind of keep my height up. There's a lot of terrain to get over.
Well, hello again, Dennis.
Yep, I've been following you ever since we entered.
Oh, I see you guys. You're 18 kilometers away, but I see you.
Drivers. Oh, everybody else is going that way to the east, or I mean south. Sorry.
Looks like Tim's on his way. Good luck on the final there, Tim.
Yeah, thank you.
These clouds are pretty disappointing, John. After
Yeah,
the turn point.
Some of them were good, some of them were bad. Yeah.
No, I'm getting it sink.
But don't forget to look where the sun's at and the wind. That's where you have because they'll be coming off the top of that angle.
Well, I complained about the clouds and it gave me a 3.9 average thermal.
So it helps to complain?
I'm thinking maybe.
Yeah.
Don't understand it. Why is there sink on the east side of this mountain? Oh, never mind.
You guys fly the 20 in real life?
No,
I have
no,
done.
no.
I'm wondering, seems like a pretty darn nice plane.
Yeah, it is.
No.
Bruce.
Thank you.
Congrats.
Congrats, Bruce.
Congrats, Bruce.
I'm still back
Congrats,
here.
Bruce.
Right, Bruce.
Well, theoretically, I've got final glide, but that high plateau looks long.
Yep.
Seems like in Condor 3, I can't say that because there's sync, between the thermals, and it's like, oh, you got it, but it's like I need an extra, I have to be like 300 or something to say I got it.
But actually, yeah, it's fine because I'm actually aiming for a DDH of 300 plus or minus 50. Normally,
Yeah,
I have a safety mark DDH of 200, but with that, before I get into that weather zone, I want to be sure I have plenty of extra height just in case I need it.
Well, even in regular weather, I just see my VDH dwindle. Well, the thermals have been really good.
Yep, they have.
We're
Yeah.
at a 4.4.
Isn't the wind against us at the last weather? It's a changing wind direction at that weather area.
Yeah, that last bit's going to be brutal. With this thing that has no penetrating capability.
Here goes the wind. That's funny, my DDH. Watching the DDH drop down suddenly when the wind shifted.
22-kilometre headwind doesn't help, does it?
Yeah, plenty now. Wow.
He was fast.
143. Yeah.
He was.
Yeah, wow.
Thanks, Tim.
Congrats, Tim.
Thank you.
Congrats, Tim.
Rich?
That's Rich.
Congrats.
Thank you.
Congrats, Rich.
Yeah, see that? Yeah, Mike, the DDH and the DH both went to the exact same at double the radius. See, it's That bug is definitely still happening.
Chris, John?
Congrats, John.
Congrats, John. Nicely done.
Yeah.
Wow, well
very,
done.
Very well
Congrats,
done.
John.
Well done, John.
With the LS3.
Oh, the airport's hard to see.
Did you guys take any thermals on the last leg?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I did. Yeah, I took a couple so far. I guess I mean after that, there's a big mountain ridge that we have to cross. After that one, did you take any?
I didn't.
Okay.
That's very nice in the LS3, John.
Yeah, I went over the mountain, or almost all the way over the mountain. I kind of broke off over it, but
Yeah, especially in this weather. I know the LS3 climbs very well, but at higher speeds, it's not so good.
yeah.
Congrats.
Congrats, Dennis.
Congrats.
Congrats, Dennis.
Congrats.
Congrats.
A close up, John.
Congrats, Mike.
That's Mike.
Congrats, Mike.
You good?
Thank you.
Congrats, Mike.
Thanks. And congrats, Richard.
Thank you.
Congrats, Richard.
Paul, how that wasn't a collision there, I don't know there. But
Yeah, I'm not real sure how that worked.
very good compact parking here.
Instead of hitting my brake, I hit the autopilot right at touchdown, and it's like, for a moment or two, I couldn't figure out, wait, it's not slowing down, and I can't control anything.
It's certainly getting cozy here, isn't it?
Oh, I just noticed my frame rate's crappy at this airport.
Yeah, I just noticed that as well.
Huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, mine's down about half of what it should be.
And now it's back up to 60. I pulled the camera back out and went back in. It was down to 45. Now it's back up to 60 again.
I'm back up to normal now.
Weird.
Was it just blue skies when you got in the weather zone?
Pretty much.
Yep.
I mean, there are as many. There's just as many thermals, but they're blue thermals mostly. It is weird. If you pull the camera out, you can see this little weather zone. You can see the streeting in the other zone with the big clouds, and then there's this little box here with nothing in it. And lots of bugs for some reason, only in this little area.
That was fun.
Yeah, I really enjoyed that one. I didn't expect to come up high in there, but that was. Honestly, I almost want to say I think the weather on Condor3 almost kind of makes club class funner than it was.
Yeah.
Well, when I looked at it on the map, I thought, oh, this is going to be mostly a ridge task. And nah, that was thermals all the way. With a little bit of assist from the ridges.
I don't think I've had a ridge task unless they turn the thermals off. I've seen that done.
See you all next time.
Yeah.
See you,
Okay, Dennis.
See you, Dennis.
Yeah, see you, Dennis.
Have a good afternoon.
I'll say bye as well and prepare my dinner before the World Cup. See you guys.
See you there.
Yep, bye, Tim.
Yeah.
Okay, Tim, take care.
See you, Tim.
And good luck
See
for
you in the
World
World
Cup.
Cup, Tim.
Disconnected.